had crossed an ocean wearing the uniform of freedom, but he did not expect to find that freedom waiting for him in a quiet English cafe. It was 1944. The war had pulled him far from home, from the Jim Crow South where he was born, raised, and taught early that bravery did not erase the color of his skin, for in America, he was a black man first and a soldier second. The uniform gave him responsibility, not equality. He had learned to move carefully through public spaces, to read signs, to lower his eyes, to avoid trouble even when he was serving his country. England was supposed to be different only in geography. He did not expect anything more. That afternoon, the rain had soaked through his boots. He spotted a small cafe tucked between brick buildings, its windows glowing warmly against the grey street. Hunger and exhaustion pushed him toward the door. As his hand reached for the handle, a familiar fear settled in his chest. Back home, this was the moment where things could go wrong. He opened the door. The bell rang. Conversations softened. A few heads turned, then returned to their meals. No signs. No warnings. No sudden tension. The woman behind the counter looked up and smiled, the kind of smile that didn't ask questions. "What can I get you? Love?" For a second, he didn't answer. Not because he didn't know what he wanted, but because he wasn't used to being asked so simply. He ordered tea. She nodded and moved on. That was it. Sat at a small table near the window, hands resting on his knees, waiting for something to happen. Nothing did. No one told him where he could or couldn't sit. No one stared. An older man at the next table casually mentioned the weather, as if it were the most natural thing in the world. He had survived battlefield training, raids, and the constant fear of combat. Yet his hands trembled slightly as he lifted the cup. Not from danger, but from the absence of it. In that quiet cafe, surrounded by strangers who treated him like a person instead of a problem, something shifted inside him. For the first time, he experienced what freedom felt like when it wasn't conditional. When he left, the rain had stopped, but the weight in his chest remained. Because now he knew something he could never unknow. That dignity existed, and it was possible. He had crossed the ocean to fight for freedom. But it was in that English cafe that he finally felt it. And once a man tastes dignity, even for a moment, the injustice of being denied it becomes impossible to ignore.